Hello, it's Chris here today from Huck Owens Equipment. We're going to show you a little bit behind the scene today of what it takes to set up an L3901 with a loader. You're going to see Dave, our setup mechanic, doing it all with a couple cameras set up watching him. It takes about 6 hours for him to set it up complete, right from coming out of the crate to putting the loader bucket on. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's a little, like I said, it's not something you're going to see every day. You can't just walk into the back and pull out a lawn chair and watch a mechanic work. It's interesting because all our stuff either comes in, as you can see behind me, in crates or on temp tires. Some of the larger piece of equipment, it's not a very straightforward setup on them. It takes quite a long time. If this one had a backhoe, you'd see a little bit different of a setup. In this case, it's just a stock unit of a tractor and loader. So again, hopefully you enjoy it. It's a very interesting kind of a build, and hopefully do a few more in the future of some of the other more interesting setups we have. So in today's video, you're going to see the L3901 come in from outside. That actually just got unloaded off the truck this morning. Take it out of the crate. They're going to lift it up using our crane, take it out with that. So with our 5-ton crane, we're able to lift anything out of its crate to make life a little bit easier, not only for the assembly guys, but whenever you're taking an engine out of a tractor, or especially whenever you're working on a rear end. Whenever you need to split it to, say, do a clutch or whatnot, it just makes life that much easier. You'll kind of enjoy that part, seeing it in use. I know our 5 techs in the back really appreciate it as it speeds life up. Put the subframes on for the loader, as well as the fenders, the roll bar, the 3-point hitch, and lots of miscellaneous nuts and bolts here and there. One thing you'll see here with Huck Owens is you'll see a block heater go into it. Pretty much anything we assemble gets one. Just for the environment we're in up here just outside of Ottawa in Canada, it's just pretty much what's required. Not that the Kubota won't start, it's just something we like to put in everything. One other small thing you'll notice on the setup is how much room it takes. So you'll see the loader in there as well as the tires. It takes space. There's no easy way about it. Before, whenever we had the smaller work area, about half of it was dedicated to setup. Now we're down to under a quarter of it. But still, it's a big area that's required to assemble some of these tractors, and this is just a simple build of a tractor and loader, but it does take it does need a lot of space. With this setup on the 3901, you'll see that the front axle is already installed in the tractor. A lot of them aren't for space-wise. It's actually only the 33 and 3901. The Grand Ls and the 2501, as well as the smaller Bs, the front axles are pretty well always out of them. It takes for a little bit longer of an install, but not difficult by any means, just a little use for the overhead crane. With the setup, you'll see that Dave's installing the industrial tires. There's a few different options of tires. In this case, it's the industrial. You can put ag as well as a turf tire. In our area, you don't see too many turf tires. There's the odd ag, but mostly industrial. Price difference is pretty much equal across the board on all 3 different types for this size of machine. One thing we have done with the L01 series is you can take a turf tire from the Grand L and put them on. It makes the machine look huge and kind of odd looking, but it is neat to see an L01 up on Grand L tires. While Dave is installing the loader, you'll see him just beforehand installing the hydraulic set. Basically just running the hydraulics to the hydraulic sets. Everything is pre-assembled from factory at that point. Makes for a nice easy setup, and you guaranteed your hydraulic pressures at that point. But on the PDI sheet, there is an area where you have to check all that. So I hope you enjoyed the video today on the L3901 assembly. I thought it'd be enjoyable for you guys to watch how it gets set up right from the crate to the driveway. Kind of get to see some of the ins and outs and how and why you pay for setup.